Hello, hello, hello. What is up, my virtual friends and fanatics? And welcome back to the ODP. That is the Oddly Dodd podcast. That's right. And this is going to be your ultimate hangout for all things sports, hobby, hype, and the fan life that you live and breathe. That's right. My name is Jason, here with my twin brother Josh. And every week we'll be diving headfirst into the crazy world of sports and all things collectibles. We're going to have your jaw-dropping highlights, some insane fan moments, fantasy league drama, and even the collectibles you've been dying to get your hands on. Let's not forget, we want to see some of that odd stuff out there and the things you never knew you wanted until now. If it's got a crowd, a scoreboard, a collector's market, we're talking about it. Football, basketball, baseball, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, whatever it is that gets your adrenaline pumping, we're here for it and we are here for you. Plus, we hope to be bringing in some fan stories, some hot takes, and some hobby hacks, and definitely a few wild debates along the way. We want some randomness, and as always, we want to keep it odd, because after all, this is the ODP, where there's no such thing as too much passion. So get out your jersey, crack that drink, and let's get this game day party started. Welcome to the ODP.
ODP.
Welcome back, welcome back.
What's up, man?
Oh, just another beautiful day.
It is. It calmed down a little bit this afternoon. The weather finally broke, and it's actually like manageable heat.
It is totally a huge break. I'm glad that we're not getting into the freaking 112 degree
Heat index?
weather index.
Yeah.
It's been kindly crazy.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
We went to Busch Gardens and Water Country and a couple other places, and just standing in line it was excruciating.
I can only imagine.
It was, yeah. Although we didn't have to stand in line long. Apparently, those are the days to go to not wait in line because no one was waiting in line.
Naturally.
We were those idiots.
At least at Busch Gardens, they have cover. Like, it's nice. They have trees and some shade. If it was King's Dominion, well, King's Dominion is just one big black asphalt jungle. And you have Busch Gardens, at least it has that like aggregate, and it's kindly nice. But they have been clear cutting a ton of space and opening it wide open.
Yeah, well, there was enough cover and, a handful of shops that you can hop into with AC, like cold AC. So it was a great time, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was a great time.
Nice.
So, got some good footage too, because as you notice, I have these wonderful little Meta glasses.
I see that. They are spiffy.
Aren't they?
Did they come with that gold flash, or did you have to order them special?
These were special order.
You're so special.
I'm special. That's what Mom always said.
And that's what Mama always said. And I thought you were going to be wearing your unicorn outfit today. I'm kind of disappointed.
No one even commented on wanting me to wear the unicorn, so I didn't think anyone really cared.
We care.
Did anyone care?
We do.
No one commented. I'll wear the unicorn, but I need some
don't
people
go
who are
boo-booing.
actually willing to watch that.
That's okay. Well, we're going to get into it. Especially, I'm super excited because the
Why?
football drought is going away. And now we're getting back into the season.
From some foosball. Thursday's the first game that we get to watch, actually.
I know. Get to see them fumble around on a darn field and test out some of the newcomers, right?
Yep. We're going to see some action finally.
And, I know we don't cover much of the baseball, basketball. We try and touch on them a little bit. Hockey was good. Frankly, there's just so many games with baseball. It's tough to keep like really active. And as it gets into the playoffs, we probably cover it a little bit more.
Yeah, as it gets closer, those baseball fans out there that really like to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And what to chase. We don't want to neglect any sport, really. I mean, we're trying to cover it all.
Yeah, so, I'll say there are some great podcasts out there for especially in Carolina, for the Mat Talk. They got some great stuff out there for wrestling to really, that follows in depth the different NCAA and even high school wrestling. Love those guys that do that. They do a great job covering.
I was talking about like AEW.
Oh, okay. Well, now we're getting into it.
Because that's where the trading cards are, and now Hulk Hogan cards are probably going for a mint. Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, my man. Rest in peace, Hulkster. Actually, I just had a volleyball game tonight. I played beach volleyball, and the team that we played showed up. They totally wiped us clean, by the way. Three sweep, and I believe it was because they harnessed the power of the Hulk because they all came with the Hulkster bandanas. It was awesome. I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? This is a great homage. Rest in peace, Hulk. It's sad. That was our time of really appreciating the sport
I
of
know.
wrestling.
The days of Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Macho Man. That's actually speak. We'll touch a little bit about this since in his memory, actually, who was your favorite wrestler back in the day?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
He was a hard one not to like, actually.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
he's pretty.
I forgot. Elegante.
Oh, the Giant, Elegante.
Elegante. He
That's
was
right.
one of my favorites.
I liked Elegante. I loved Sting.
Uh-huh.
Was it Sting? No, it wasn't Sting.
Yeah,
it was Scorpion.
Scorpion. Thank
Scorpion.
you. Scorpion.
That's right. Scorpion. Golly day. Sting, not the singer. Scorpion. I loved him. But then one of my favorite when they brought tag team was some weird looking dudes. They always came out in those black tank tops and the army pants.
Yeah, I remember.
Army
I just
fatigue.
can't remember their name.
I got nothing, man. I'll be honest.
It's all
The
right.
Bushwhackers. Golly day.
Was it for real?
The Bushwhackers. That seems appropriate now that I see a picture of them.
Actually, that's great. The Bushwhackers.
They weren't even like crazy fit either back then. And
back
I
then
think
they
they're missing
didn't
teeth.
have to be.
Didn't have to be back then. I mean, shoot, most of the guys, they weren't really like, I mean, you think Ric Flair, he wasn't like sporting a six pack.
No, he wasn't sporting a six pack.
No,
definitely not.
at all.
It was a
But
nice.
yeah, I kind of faded when it got to the 2000s. I really stopped watching it and following it.
So, moving on to the season, we got some things coming up, don't we?
We do. We have the women's NBA trying to follow all the baseball that's happening. There's been some crazy games going on today, but again, there's still a lot of games left for that season.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of games left. We're still halfway through the season, but October's coming quick, so we'll see.
That's true. And so what we have now is fantasy football. People are getting ready. You know what? I'm shocked if people have started drafting by now. I know there are some eager beavers out there that are really looking forward to getting their teams situated, but I feel like this is way too early to start drafting. And welcome to the new league here. I'm excited to get you a part of this. It's been, you were a member long ago, but this is going to be
9 years.
This is year 9. And this is just since we changed it to from when we were in our old neighborhood. 9 years running strong, and it's just gotten better each year, to be honest.
Well, I didn't play with you. I mean, last year, yes, but I had a blank period where I played with, other people, and now I made it back to the league.
You made it back to the league. I think it's time. I think it's appropriate timing, and it's exciting. I'll be honest. So the last 3 years running, I haven't even, or maybe 4 years, I haven't qualified even for the playoffs when I was running it. And I mean, I had there was almost a three-peat. I had 2017, 2018, then 2020, and then nothing since 2020. So 5 years running strong of nothing.
I've had up and down leagues.
Like, what's that?
I've had up and down leagues. Like I've had the ones where it's like, I'll be solid 1 year because I'll run usually 2 leagues, and right. Those who run like multiples, 2 leagues seems to be manageable. What I've found the consensus from people, and so it's like beyond that, it just gets
it's
hard.
Tough. Last year I had 4.
Job. 4.
I had 4
How
leagues.
do you do 4? Like seriously, like you had
there
to
were
have
2
given up
teams
for
that I just didn't pay any attention to, and honestly, like I just cruised on by. It was kind of nonsense because you have your team that you end up naturally drifting to that's doing the best, and then you get so frustrated trying to regroup on these other ones, and you try and draft them all the same because you end up playing against your same player, and I don't like it. I like being able to do the fewer leagues where you can really focus and really.
Yeah, because how do you cheer for 2 sides, and then you got to go lean towards the one that's doing better, that's going to. Yeah, that gets too much. So 2 I find is like that's the happy place. But
Yep.
in the
Two is
last years that I haven't played with you, I've done, you know, like I said, up and down fairly well though. I did get kicked out of one league.
you got kicked out. Tell me
I
about
did.
that.
I got kicked out because like I ran 2 years with them running, right? And I never made it
Mm-hmm.
to the live draft. So I just couldn't make it to the live draft. And
Mm-hmm.
it was only one dude that I knew in it. And
Okay.
everyone else would like, they kind of banned me from it and ganged up on me because I won first place 2 years in a row without even going to the live draft. So it's like,
Well, I
ugh,
can get the frustration
I
of a
get it.
league.
I get it. If I'm not involved, like being there with the party and stuff, and I draft from afar,
Yeah.
they don't even know who I am, and I win all, you know, all their money.
Right.
I
Right.
get it.
No, that would be frustrating after a while. It's like the ghost
Uh-huh.
player. Like, who is this guy? How's
That's
he?
exactly what they said.
How does he
Who
do
is
this?
this guy? Why is he in here? So I got removed after the second year. And
Okay.
in fact, hadn't even talked to the other guy, the friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they moved to Charlotte, and never talked again. But hey,
Okay.
whatever.
Well, yeah.
But I,
Well.
you know, even playing with you, we've had, I mean, dating back years ago when we first
Hmm.
started, even, man, we had totally different tactics because we had keeper leagues, we had non-keeper leagues. There's a whole bunch of different ways to play. And this is also really good with correlating with trading cards. Also helps you learn the players, how good they are, and then who you want to go chase for
Yep.
trading. So this is going to really
Absolutely.
help, right?
Absolutely. I agree with that. And that's actually, it kind of goes hand in hand, I feel like.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
start rooting on certain players, or you actually see what they're the numbers they're putting up, these
Uh-huh.
rookies that are coming out. And,
Uh-huh.
in our league, we have keeper league, but you can only keep them 1 year in a row. You can't do it 2 years in a row running.
Uh-huh.
And only after round 9 can you keep. So we have kind of restrictions on that. So you're really hunting for these late round rookie
You looking for the
sleepers that
sleepers?
hopefully can
Uh-huh.
do really well. I know we have one person in our league that drafted Jaden Daniels in round 9, so good for him. He's got a solid one.
Yeah, that's
We
a
actually,
solid pick.
what's that?
That's a solid one because I mean he's predicted, and I think he's going to be predicted on the top tier.
Absolutely. And honestly, we also, and I don't know how this happened, we had Jared Goff drafted round 13. He was a top player last year.
Yeah, last year. Do you see him doing it again?
It's a good question. This is
I
what we
mean,
want
there's
to
a
talk
lot.
about today.
Yeah, there's a lot
This
of
is
different things in
actually
this.
exactly what we want to talk about today. We're going to cover some fantasy talk
Uh-huh.
and how it applies, not how it applies to cards, but I
But
think
how it can correlate.
it can correlate for sure. We have the Jaden Daniels, the Caleb Williams, the Bo Nix, the Drake Mays that we want to see. And then we have those that we really didn't see much of. JJ McCarthy. What's he going to
Right.
do? We haven't even seen him play yet. He's got some hype going.
Shoot, another one like what I have on the radar, which I feel is I don't know, but Cam Ward. I know the card is going to go, and that's going to be a hunt for this year for 2025.
Uh-huh.
But how's he going to do with like Spears and how's he going to do? He's got still like Calvin Ridley and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
how is he going to do? Because I just, Will Levis was set to be really good, and well,
Yeah, we
didn't
saw
do
how that
great,
panned out.
and now he's out for the season. So
Right. Right.
I mean,
So,
we got some
well, we
people on the board.
absolutely. So, in doing that, do you have let's just talk draft order first. Okay?
Draft order.
Let's start at the basics here. Draft order.
Yeah.
I know that everyone guns for the pulling the poll. They got to get number 1. What's your thoughts on rounds? What do you like to fall into?
Right smack dab in the middle.
Okay.
If it
That's
is,
your lucky spot there, or that's your favorite spot?
that's my favorite spot unless it's a snake draft.
Yeah, most drafts are snake drafts.
Most drafts are.
Yeah,
Not all
I
of
think
them.
I think ours is snake draft.
Okay. I was in one where it just goes and starts back over. It's not, it goes backwards. It goes and just starts back over.
That seems weird to me. That means that the last round or the last pick is really bad,
Yeah.
and you get stuck with some horrible. That's horrible. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So but the snake draft there, smack dab in the middle or towards the end is where I like to be.
Yeah,
Like
the end
starting
I
right in the
kind of
middle.
like. the back-to-back, to be honest. I don't dislike it that much.
That's
I
right.
was the last draft last year, and it did not pay off. In fact, my draft last year, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. It was good.
Dude, I was first pick, right? I picked first
Yeah.
in the one that you played with me. And this is before, like, this is when we drafted pretty early, I think, because I went for Christian McCaffrey.
Right.
And we all know how that happened, what happened with that. And being the first round,
gosh.
I had to wait all the way back for that snake draft to get back to me.
Right.
I was screwed.
Right. I mean, it was pretty bad. I mean, he did a lot of fantasy league damage.
I know, because they didn't announce it forever. And it was
Right.
like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's sandbagged it. And we'll see, like, do people have that still in their memory, or are they gonna trust him this time, or how's he gonna go?
I mean, it's really hard. It really is, because I mean,
He's still a phenomenal player.
sure. But if we were really ranking them and everything right now, like, I don't think he would go first this year. In fact,
You don't.
I don't think he'd go first overall. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
I
Absolutely
mean, I don't
not.
think he would go first overall. Honestly, I think that this year, I mean, we saw, um, some crazy. I think the running backs still go typically first.
Yeah, I don't
Since
see a
there's
quarterback
just
going first round. I don't see a quarterback going first or second.
Well, okay. So we talked draft. I like the towards the end, unless I'm in the top four. Just in this year, I kind of don't want to be first, because it's going to be a tough pick. I don't know. Saquon did so good last year, and he's like a top pick right now.
Yeah,
But
he's in the top, but I wouldn't take Saquon either.
I have a hard
Who
time
would you
taking him
take?
myself.
If you were first, who would you take?
Uh,
Right now, like,
Honestly, right
knee-jerk
now,
reaction. Knee-jerk.
knee-jerk reaction. I don't have a knee jerk. This is between. I mean, it would have to be a running back for me,
Would it?
because this year there are so few running backs that actually produce in a steady, consistent way. I mean, when we talk, let's.
Then
I
go
might
for
take
what
Gibbs again. I think last year
I like him.
I love Gibbs. Jameer Gibbs did great. I like him. The problem with him is you got Jameson. Was it Jameson Williams or
Yeah.
What's his name? Right, the other one
Yeah.
there.
The
No,
other,
not James Williams. David Montgomery, that splits the back with him.
right.
Right, and so when you have those two, it's like, okay, so that's not great. But this year, I'm really liking this Ashton Jaunty. And I know that's a tough one, because it's
Well, no, I kind of
rookie.
like that. Who do
It
they
is,
rely
but
on?
he has nobody even close to competing with him in Las Vegas.
So they do. My guy who helped me out big time last year, Brock Bowers.
Wow.
He's competing with touches. This is what I'm going for touches. Who do you go to for the safety net? You go to Brock Bowers. He's going to perform. He is my guy.
Right.
I had him as a sleeper pick, got him up off of waivers last year, and that was my sleeper. He was phenom.
I mean, Brock Bowers by far was definitely a top tight end, and tight end's another position that just very few and far between getting those massive points.
That's right. That's
But,
right.
I
So
mean,
you would say Jameer Gibbs. You also said Jaunty.
It would be between Jameer Gibbs and Jaunty, to be honest.
Really? I would go Bijan Robinson.
Robinson, huh?
Robinson. Yep. I want to see what Michael
That's a good
Penix
one.
does.
He also was a stellar back.
Yeah, he was really good. But then you got Penix who's stepping in, and you have that comfort back. He's also a good catch, a good receiving running back.
Right.
He's, I'm going with Bijan. If not, and see, I'm torn because Jamar Chase is so nasty and he's so hard to pass on. But I think I would take Bijan. That's personal.
Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. But, of course, I love Jameer. That's another good one. And I'd have to see how far it goes down because, I mean, personally, I'm biased. And this is when your bias leans in because I would want one of them. But depending on where I am in the draft, I might just take Devon A-Chain.
I mean, A-Chain's another top back, to be honest.
Oh,
I
I'm
had him at the
without a
beginning of the
shadow.
year. I ended up having a great trade. It was one of the most legit trades that I've had because I think I had uh, A-Chain and another stellar wide receiver that I traded. I got Pat Mahomes and Hollywood Brown, which Hollywood Brown ended up going down, which sucked. So, but I still got my Pat Mahomes,
Mm-hmm.
and he has not done what he used to do in the league. He's not definitely not one of the top performing. He is the top performing quarterback. Don't let me hate on my man, but he is definitely not like a Lamar Jackson when it comes
Sure.
to quarterbacks. Like Lamar did outstanding numbers in a big way.
Yeah, he did. So do you? So the question is when do you take a quarterback?
This year, I'm sure I don't think I'd take a quarterback until the third round.
That's me
I'm thinking third round at least before I start to take one. And it all
personally.
depends on when they start getting snatched.
Well, sure, but I think so. What was it? A 12-man league that we're running?
Yes.
So 12-man league.
Hmm.
I mean, third round, I'd easily say is what I'm personally waiting on. I'm waiting third round for any quarterback, and at that point, there's so much depth. I think in quarterback for a 12-man league,
Yeah.
there's definitely 12 solid quarterbacks to choose from.
Absolutely. Well, and to give you an idea, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. So the top 8 are separated by roughly. I'll even give it the top 9 because the top 9 you're separated by roughly 100 points when the scoring last year happened,
Okay.
and that 100 points over the course of a year, that's not a huge gap. And those
Uh-uh.
quarterbacks, you've got Lamar Jackson, number one, big
Uh-huh.
old 425.
Okay.
And let's not forget Mr. Josh Allen,
That's what I was going to
the
say. Josh
quiet and
Allen had to
mighty.
be up
He
there.
is
Yeah.
stellar.
Yeah.
And yet poised to make another big year. He was just very shy of reaching Lamar Jackson. He was only 10 points behind him
Really?
for
Okay.
the overall season. And then you have Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts, and then we have Jaden Daniels, and then Kyler
So
Murray.
Kyler
You
Murray,
know,
that's one of those that I don't even think about, to be quite honest.
right? Kyler Murray,
I don't
and then we
even
had
think about
Baker
him.
Mayfield.
Another one. Like
Another
I
one
didn't
that
even
is
think of.
actually showing up in a big way. I like Baker a lot.
Yeah, so do I. He's a good guy. See.
I like him, and I like what he's doing. He's got a whole new energy down there in
Uh-huh.
Tampa Bay. I love it. And then, of course, next in line is Pat Mahomes, and then comes Mr. Irrelevant with a big old contract, Brock Purdy.
Brock
So, I
Purdy.
mean, I mean, out of this, okay, so if we're talking, those are 10, then we have Dak Prescott, Justin Fields, meh, which is surprising that Justin Fields still put up the numbers that he did last year with the minimal games.
I
And then
know he's
comes Bo
still,
Nix.
but see, he's at a different team though. Like,
I'm sorry,
what's he?
these are all projections. What am I talking about? My goodness, here are the stats. My bad. These are all off.
Oh, because
So
I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know.
I'm sorry, I had to pull it up in front of me. Our scoring from last year, and that was inaccurate. So scratch that, reverse it.
Okay,
So
so
the
but
top,
Lamar Jackson was the top, wasn't he?
oh yeah, in a big way,
I
in
thought
a
so.
big way.
But Josh
So we
Allen was
had
close,
one,
wasn't
two,
he?
three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the top 10 quarterbacks. Pat Mahomes wasn't even the top 10,
I figured that.
right?
He's pretty bad.
Yeah, he wasn't even in the top. No, you better shut your dirty mouth. I swear to goodness. Well, Tua, for as many games as he played, he's down there.
I
It's
know,
like
but he still
11,
had
12,
missed.
13, 14, 15,
He missed
16,
some
17,
games and still
20.
did 20.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he 20.
Oh
So,
well,
and that's,
he
I
missed
don't
a lot
see
of
how many
games though.
games he played, but that's still, yeah, that's
He missed
tough.
what 4 games?
Now, when you break down the accuracy for quarterbacks, Tua still holds the top accuracy of
I
all
know
the
he does.
quarterbacks.
I know he does.
And that's a surprising stat right there. You know who number 2 was?
Pat Mahomes.
No, he actually did not have a no, he didn't have a great one.
Oh,
Number 2 in accuracy for the catches,
Baker
Jaden
Mayfield.
Daniels.
Oh, was he? Was
Yep.
he? Jaden
Hmm.
Daniels. Huh.
Yep, Jaden Daniels. And so he actually he was where I think, and I've got to look up these stats, but where you had Tua, the games that he played, he was in the 70s for percentage completion.
Right.
Jaden Daniels was only a point off of him. So I think it was like 72 something, and Jaden was like 71. The projections are slightly smaller for both, but the big help with Lamar is his running. I mean, his
he
rush yards are
runs the hell
ridiculous.
out of the ball.
Yeah,
He
his
really
rushing
does.
yards. I mean, he almost had 1,000 yards rushing
That's
last year.
insane.
Yeah,
Like that's
especially
insane.
when you have somebody like Derrick Henry as well that's killing it. One of the second back last year, I think. Running backs. I think he was number 2 in line for. Yeah, Derrick Henry, number 2. So you've got a team that's putting up rushing yards. I mean, Derrick Henry had almost 2,000 rushing yards. That's altogether almost 3,000 rushing yards for
Yeah,
that
that's
team.
crazy.
That's stupid. My God. Yeah, 1,000. That's 915, just shy of 3,000. And so, I mean, Jalen Hurts is still putting up 630, so that's quite a bit too. And then you have little Pat Mahomes putting up a little 300 yards rushing. And Jaden Daniels, 891 rushing yards.
I know he's poised. Like Jaden Daniels is definitely one of my top pick for quarterbacks. Definitely.
Well, it would be, except he's probably keeper, so he's kept for. I'm guarantee
Oh,
you.
that's right. I'm going into a keeper league.
And the person who kept him drafted him round 9. My guess is he's keeping him round 9, because if he doesn't, that's a crazy pass to be able to secure your top quarterback in round 9.
So I'm walking
That's
into a league that I forgot that, so I don't have a keeper.
your keeper from your team that you're assuming is actually a little guy named J.K. Dobbins.
Are you serious?
You're welcome.
That's my keeper. Like JK came
J.K.
back from an
Dobbins.
injury and he was doing some good numbers pushing forward. He really was coming back. Okay, so not to take anything away from him, but to have him as the keeper, there were so many deep ones that like that could do better. I mean, he's what at Denver, which Bo Nix is poised to do pretty decent. They have a handful of good receivers, but
Yeah, J.K.
Dobbins,
Dobbins wasn't even on the top 20 list, man.
well, he was out for so long. When he actually returned, he was doing decent. So JK was decent. And
Right.
he
But I
was
mean,
supposed to be doing better, but then he got traded and blah blah blah. Whatever.
yeah, his projections for next year is even lower.
Well,
It's
yeah.
way down the line.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's bad.
So that's my keeper.
Well, you don't have to keep him.
Yeah.
That's your option. And I don't have anyone.
Oh, you don't? Why not?
We'll see it. But I think, and here I am, I'm exposing myself, because if anyone from our league is watching, then they kind of look and see where what my targets are. So I have to be careful here.
Ooh. So you're taking your
I'm
first
taking.
round is Zach Wilson for quarterback, right?
That's correct.
He's the best.
Yeah, I think. No, you know what? I think I will take Jordan Travis from the Jets. Wait a minute.
What?
Actually, true story. So I had a ton of Jordan Travis cards, right?
Why?
Hoping that, I mean, I just happened to have a bunch of them, signatures, some really good ones. And when he announced his retirement, I immediately put them all as a big lot sale, and I sold them. They sold.
Really?
Yeah, I
Really?
dumped them. So somebody got those cards. I mean, the 7 cards for $10. Whoop-de-doo. But that's more than they probably would have got if I just held on to them. So I figured, let's let them go.
Huh.
But I'm starting to form my little rookie graveyard of people that make it to the season that don't make it to anything. So it's getting filled up pretty quick, sadly.
So do you normally draft 2 quarterbacks?
Yes. I
By the
generally
end
will
of it,
draft.
you'll draft 2.
There's been a couple years that I did just one.
Right.
And when I had my massive run, were the same. If you think about the years, 17, 18, and 20. Those were the years that Kansas City did everything, right? So that we're talking when they start going to their Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's when they were on the freaking, I mean, they were just knocking things down. Pat Mahomes was killing it. He was my keeper round 13 in 17. So I drafted him 16 in 2016. He didn't play, as we all, as some might know, might not. He played 2 games, and then he was my keeper. I just had him sit there. And the next year, he was my keeper, and I dominated, because that was the year he also put up, I think, close to 50 touchdowns. He was just nasty.
Right.
But I also had on that team that year, I had Travis Kelce and I had Tyreek Hill. And they're like, how did we let Jason get all of the Kansas City Chiefs? And I followed suit the very next year. Travis Kelce, Pat Mahomes won again, right?
Yep.
And so that duo is fading now, because I had them last year, both of them, and they did I have them last year? Yeah, and they did not pan out.
No, they didn't. He weren't going to him all year. Like Kelce wasn't really putting up
Kelsey's
the
on a slump. I think he's fixing to have his last year, is my guess. He's all the hype is like, he's looking great this year and all that stuff. And I love Kelce. I really do. I just
well, tight ends could be deep.
What's that?
Tight ends could be deep, and Travis, like he's probably, I mean, he would be an easy pickup if you did want him again.
Right.
I don't think anyone's like.
I think he's getting easier and easier as people kind of realize, like, his average points per game is not consistent at all.
So do you
he had some games with a big old goose egg.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find someone with a little bit more consistency this year, potentially. I doubt I'll get Brock Bowers.
You don't think Brock Bowers? Because if he's in the keeper league, right? Who took Brock Bowers? Because he couldn't have gone earlier than 9th.
Oh, he totally did.
He went earlier than 9th in your draft?
Yeah, Brock Bowers, I think he went round. I mean, we had kind of a crazy league last year, but I think that he went round 6 last year.
Oh, okay. Really high, considering his first year.
Yeah, Hawkinson and McBride and Kittle all went before him.
Yep. And all did worse.
Which I guess that tracks. But Kelce and them were all first. And then, So this year, though, we've got, I think on the top, last year's stats, Brock Bowers, and I'll say dominated, but he didn't really dominate. The sneaky one was Trey McBride, that also had just 5 points shy of what Brock Bowers did.
Yeah, McBride is always solid.
2. Oh, they were both solid players. Again, remember, Kyler Murray has some good stats.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then Jonnu Smith.
Dude, that's going to be the next look.
Sorry.
Real, though. I know that hurts. Trust me.
I know it does.
The best
I know it hurts,
tight end that Miami ever had traded away.
Right.
Like, seriously, it's like, that hurts. And who do we get in return?
That is a great question.
Darren Waller.
Is that who it is?
I think that's
I didn't even know. I'm sitting here looking because I'm not seeing.
Well, no, we have a bunch of like returns. We got older guys. We got one, I think, that came off of a wheelchair. We have like, it's kind of it's kind of crazy. But I mean,
Miami's not even on the top list here for tight ends right now.
No, they can't be. They don't even know what to. No, they can't be.
No,
they've got even 32.
No, they're not even in the top. Oh, here we are. Julian Hill.
Oh
my gosh. Is that all you have?
No, we got 4 tight ends right now.
Trying to shake them out, huh?
Yeah, they're trying to see who's going to pan out.
Oh my gosh,
we got some new kids too. But
Waller's on PUP though.
Oh, really? Great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most experienced one.
What's that?
That's the most experienced one, I think.
Yeah, and he's expected to return week 2.
Oh boy.
So that's unfortunate.
This is why I'm probably leaning hard on Devon A-Chain.
Right. Okay.
I mean, also Waddle and Tyreek are going to be going. I mean, they got some good depth, as far as the wide receiving core, because, I mean, even some no names there. But I can't focus on them because, I mean, this is all in effort to think, all right, if Tua stays healthy, like everyone stirs about, if he stays healthy, then those tandem are sick. And I mean, that's part of, Tyreek's frustration, right? That's part of Jonnu Smith's frustration. He did so good and he was reliable. and now he has some douchebag thrown to him. Aaron Rodgers.
That's going to be fun.
I mean,
We're going to see him.
So that means
out.
his stock should go up pretty good because, I mean, Aaron Rodgers knows what he's doing at least, and he's good. You know, he's a good quarterback. And I hate saying that because he's a pretty bad person.
Right.
But whatever. We're not getting.
You don't have to be a great
personality here.
Football. There's plenty of bad people in football.
Yep.
We remember Pac-Man Jones.
Oh my God.
What a terror. So speaking of actually like quarterbacks and stuff, what do you think is going to happen here at the Browns? Dude, what is the quarterback situation there?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they know. Right. Shoot, they got Dylan Gabriel, which I think like, I mean, I don't even know why he went so high. I don't know. You know, you got Saunders who, what's he going to do? There's just too much nonsense going on. And I mean, I don't even think the head coach wanted Shadir.
Well, here's the crazy thing is the rankings.
What about
for the projections? Now, this is the projections for next year. And this isn't even the top. They're not, nobody from the Cleveland Browns in the top 50.
What?
It's sad. I mean, oh my gosh, they're way down here.
You know what's funny?
Wow. And then you know who their top one projected is? Joe Flacco.
Of course. I mean, that old asshole.
Joe Flacco with Kenny Pickett right behind him.
Kenny Pickett is already injured.
I know. I know.
Hammy.
That's right. So he's already injured.
He's the number 2.
And number 2. And then right Dylan behind him, like, so this is Cleveland. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel. And then a few more down, you've got Shadur. But yeah, he's got.
I don't know.
Pickett's got an uphill battle right here. This is not worth drafting. A big old fat, not worth it.
What do you mean? I'm drafting him.
Okay, I hope you do.
I'm gunning for Pickett.
Okay, you do that.
It's in his name, Pickett.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, I mean that's funny because you know I was looking at primetime TV, and there are 3 teams that do not have a primetime slot next year or this year. There are 3 teams.
Browns?
Yes.
Jets?
No, they have 2.
Do they?
Yeah, they have 2 primetime. Yeah,
Jets still have
against Miami in one of them.
Miami?
Miami actually has 5 primetime slots. Surprising. Wow. 5.
Miami still has a big fan base. So do the Jets, surprisingly.
But this is the most they've had in a long time. Their primetime slots have not always been, they've always been slacked. And they got one more in Madrid, so technically 6 primetime slots. But
yeah. Okay. Well, and the foreign games always have huge turnout.
They do. So, I mean, they technically, I'd say 6, but definitely 5. Monday night, Tuesday or Thursday night, or Sunday night football. So they have 5. But Browns, who else?
Let me think. The Browns, I would say shoot.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
The Giants?
No, Giants they got 2.
They've got 2. Indy?
Indy has. Oh, was it Indy? Yeah, I think it's Indy. But the other one that I was thinking of is New Orleans.
Oh, good old.
Because they're like, what do they do in the quarterback? Like, seriously. So what do they do? More importantly, who did they go with?
They drafted they've had a ton of quarterbacks.
Right. They got Spencer Rattler.
They've gone through some. Who?
What'd you say? Go with Spencer Rattler.
I don't think they're going to go with Spencer Rattler. I think they're going to go with this Tyler Show.
Are they?
I think that he's actually edging out Rattler, which would be unfortunate because I actually have more Rattler cards than I do with this Show cards.
Well, they're not getting a primetime slot, so they're not getting any coverage.
Okay. Well, and they've been fading for some time and struggling. to get back
after
the
Drew
days
Brees,
when
man,
Alvin Kamara was running up a storm, and then
Drew Brees
they just kind of
Marquise
Drew Brees
Colston
left the team, and
like it's crazy.
yeah, so that makes sense. What about Jacksonville?
No, so they got Trevor Lawrence returning, and they got your guy that you picked, who's going to be a spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Hunter, who's I like him. I just like that kid. I
Absolutely.
think he's
Now you have
great.
Hunter and Junior, the two of those, Brian Thomas Jr. That's going to be a nice little duo for Trevor.
Yeah.
I think Brian Thomas last year did really good, but he was the only one, right? That they really had to go to.
Yeah.
Out of the top, I mean, he was top 5.
Who?
Brian Thomas Jr.
Hunter? Oh, Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah.
Last year, he was a top. No, that's projection, actually. Sorry. And he switched back to back. You have, let's see here. Last
Travis
year,
Etienne
Brian
Jr.
Thomas was number 4.
Number 4, really?
Yeah.
What did Etienne do?
Who?
Travis Etienne Jr.
Oh, Etienne.
I don't know how to say it, but it's Etienne.
Didn't do much.
I really expected more out of him.
Where is he? Travis. Wait a minute.
Huh? Yeah, he's a running back.
Yeah. So let's see here. With the running back situation, he still didn't. What?
Huh? Did he not play?
I froze. Hold on.
Oh. I don't follow Jacksonville as much because that's why they were so high on the list to pick.
Maps here. What's that?
I said I didn't follow them that much. The only time I followed them is when I saw Trevor Lawrence get concussed. That was a hell of a hit. Oof.
Man, this is where my computer struggles.
Yeah. Well, moving on. So we got a lot to look at in Are you?
I'm resuming. I'm going to have to edit some of this out. So that's crazy. What were we talking about?
Can't remember.
All right. Well,
so we got ourselves a good fantasy season coming up.
yes. So exciting new season nonetheless. And just kind of talking briefly about it. I think we'll talk a little bit more about it next episode as we kind of get closer. We'll have a little bit more structure to it. Maybe by episode, we can break down some different positions. So the quarterback position, the tight end position.
Yeah.
We'll save the quarterback
That's a good
for
one.
last, I would say. Let's focus on defense and kickers first. We all like to draft kickers early. We've got a couple of those.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
I like
Then
to draft at least
I
3.
follow that. I was going for 3 defenses.
Strong move.
Defenses win games.
So, but
defenses win games.
that's right. But
Yeah.
for that being said, I think what we have now is what's in the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? That's a good question.
What's
What is in the
the box?
That is right. So
What do you got?
let's see what we have. What is this?
What do you got?
Surprise. What's in the box? I picked up some
Oh, sweet.
packs of Resurgence right here. Some football Resurgence. I'm ready for football to
let's
come
see
back,
what you
so
got.
I had to pick up a few packs. And
Okay.
I have
Why just 4 loose packs
here. We'll just go ahead and do a little. Let's just go ahead and do a little case war. What do you pick? Which 2 do you?
I'll do 1 and 3.
Which 2 do you pick? 1
and 3.
2, 3, 4.
Naturally.
1 and
That's it.
3.
Yep.
These 2 right here are yours.
That's it. Yep.
These 2 are mine. All right. So I'm thinking of a number
13.
1 to 99. Okay. So you get to go first. That was too easy. So
Okay, let's do it.
opening up pack 1 here. All right. What's in this box? And I have to say, I do like the Resurgent cards for those out there. They are great compared to some of the other top stuff because for the price that they are, You have guaranteed signatures,
right?
At least 2 autos, which is awesome. And speaking of, we had a release, and to get back into the trading cards, we're waning out on the 2024 season for football. So this is the last of the bit for football. And I got to be honest, I'm kind of sad to see the 2024 cards go. If you can find some deals on some, I would say, yeah, if you can. They are ridiculous prices right now. They've gone up, and they're going to keep going up. I love the 2024 rookies. There's just so many of them to choose from right now, and they're still not. This is the year they start to shake out and see how they're really going to do. But there's just so many of them to choose from, and so we had some good years. But I think National Treasures is next, and Immaculate are the only 2 tours left, and those are
hard to
price
get.
Point that really makes
they're really
kind of
high.
ridiculous to get. I've never seen anyone profit from the National Treasures unless, the very, very rare instance that you hit a National Treasure 101. The auto Pat Mahomes, I think the auto Pat Mahomes, it's either National Treasure or Immaculate signature rookie season is the one that for $4 million. So those are so few and far between. But who knows? One of these rookies this year could be one of those. We don't know that. But I still would never suggest buying a National Treasure or Immaculate unless you have a couple thousand just laying around ready to throw it away because it's only a handful of cards that you get in those boxes. But I definitely suggest checking it out on Whatnot and Loop to go watch some rips of the National Treasures when they get released. They're going to be some pretty cards. And you can certainly buy the singles for cheaper than buying the box. You're not going to get the rare ones for singles. Those are going to be going on for thousands of dollars instantly. But some of those cards and to see some of those breaks, it's actually kind of fun to watch because you're talking about a spot on a team that's going for $200-$300 a spot, and you're only going to get potentially 1 card, maybe 2. Most of them get nothing. So only pulling a handful of cards. But I suggest watching it because it is fun to watch it. Some of those pretty cards. I watched last year and they were pretty cool. So here we go. We've got one of my favorites. Good old
He's
Jason
awesome.
Kelsey. It's a base card. Nothing great. Oh, look at this. We got a Tom Brady base. Well, he's your favorite, isn't he?
All right, that's an old
AP
school
base card.
That's an old school. Wow,
Isaac
Bruce.
Base. And just one of the fellas we were talking about, actually. Here's a refractor. Refractor. Spencer Rattler.
They are pretty.
These are pretty
cards.
Well,
we'll see how we do with that.
It's a refractor. That's actually not horrible. Okay. We got CJ Stroud.
Okay.
Conductors. Nothing great yet. And we got rookie Chris Jenkins. All right. We got one more rookie. QB.
Okay.
Pratt. Womp womp.
Okay.
All right. So there's your first draw.
Okay.
Let's see here. Now we're going to do one of mine. So far, you got the best card is the refractor Spencer Rattler. Still nothing. Huh? It's not heavy. All right. Let's see what I got.
Okay.
T.O. Terrell Owens.
Okay.
Philly jersey.
That's
all right,
fun.
Howie Long. All right, Howie.
That's fun.
Yeah, my man.
Okay.
Marcus Allen. Good old Chief.
Okay. Nice. Catch me running like Randy Moss.
That's right. You've been mossed. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Good old Kurt Warner.
Another Arizona guy.
Yep. Ooh. Here we go. And what do you think do you think he's going to have a bounce back? It's a numbered card of 249. Richardson.
Man, yeah, I remember AR hunting.
AR hunting.
I mean, I'm really
done good.
I'm really crossing my fingers for his bounce back.
We got rookie AJ Barner. Oh, here's a good one. Keon Coleman.
Okay.
It's still base rookie. So far, I would say maybe the AR is better than the.
I mean, it's a numbered at least, but it's
on that because it's still not.
It's a numbered at least, but it's
yeah. It's numbered, but it's
True.
still not his rookie card.
Okay.
So, all right, you're number 2. Let's see here. We've got Fred
Biletnikoff.
Biletnikoff. Oh, favorites. Steve Young.
That's base.
Oh, here's another good one. Joey
Okay.
Theismann.
Okay. Okay.
We've got
Yeah.
Charles Woodson. Still base
Did I
cards.
get one?
Oh. Well, it is good. Oh. If it was it would be much
I don't like
better.
the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this. What is it?
Card.
Ooh.
It's 1 of 25. Number 17 of 25. Signed auto of Brian Dawkins.
Okay. Yeah, I know
Safety
who
for
you're talking
Philadelphia.
about. That's a pretty card. Jay, go on.
It's actually a pretty card.
All right.
Hmm?
That's a really good
actually-
card there.
Decent card there. Yeah, that's actually a solid card. You might be leading the pack here.
There's
got
a
a rookie
Malik.
card, Malik
Is it any
Neighbors,
special
too.
refractor?
No refractor to it. Nope, just your basic insert
Okay.
for the voltaic. So that's
Not horrible.
And then we got
Okay.
Kalen Bullock and Jonah Ellis. That's the one thing about the tops that I've never been a big. That's tough. You know, with Panini, they stick
Right.
to pretty much your top drafts, unless you get like a Brock Purdy where they'll
Sure.
feed them into the packs later in the years. Tops goes right after.
I mean, that's-
everybody.
You can still have some good
You're gonna
hunts
have
for
all
some
the
old
different ones
school
out there.
guys.
So you do. All right. So I think
With the
you're
1 of
leading
25.
with a
Mm-hmm.
nice auto of 25. Gone. Hopefully,
I know. So far, I have
that
won
shake up
every
there.
single draw, except the
Loose
jersey,
packs.
the legacy.
the legacy.
Yeah,
that
but
was
other
won
than that,
by Harper.
that's true.
So yeah, I still have not won one of these. So let's see here. We
Okay.
got
Solid
Hines
guy.
Ward. Gosh, I can't get away from him.
Injured.
Will Levis. Yeah.
Huh?
Doug Flutie.
Cute.
Troy Aikman.
Okay, another cowboy. Meh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do we got here? It looks like a refractor of Glimmer and Gleam for Brett.
Okay,
Favre.
Brett Favre.
Favre. Then we've got one of my favorites.
Nice.
Zay
Okay.
Worthy.
Oh, basic. Okay.
Still just a basic rookie card, isn't it? Yeah, basic.
Lad.
And a basic Lad McConkey.
I did
So,
win
yeah,
that one. That
you
one was
winning
easily me. Easily.
Yeah, that's solid. I wonder what Brian Dawkins.
An
1
auto 1 of 25.
That's
I know.
That's auto 25.
I know.
That's awesome.
It is a good one.
Man. Yeah, and Spencer Rattler is actually surprised. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, he was going up for a little bit. People were putting some stock into him, but now that he's got someone battling for his spot, I wouldn't trust a New Orleans quarterback
Yeah.
right now. For any,
So the Brian Dawkins resurgence of 50 goes for 46, or just sold for 46 yesterday.
auto,
So that means potentially double.
solid, and that's a 25. It should double.
Yeah.
It's a
So-
good card.
Is it lime green?
It's not lime
Orange.
green. It's orange. Looks like some sort of orange splatter. I don't know all the top. The tops does it weird. I wish they would actually label their cards better, because it's so hard to figure out what refractor is what. I wish they would show a picture of each refractor style, because they are really, there's so many of them. It's hard to know which one, like between the oil spills.
Yeah,
and
it is tough
geometrics
to
and all
keep
that
up
stuff.
with. But it looks like his of 25 auto could go anywhere from looks like it's anywhere from 60 to 175. It is a huge gap.
That's a big gap, man.
It is a huge gap.
Full disclosure, I spent 100 and I think these totaled to 100 for these. I'm sorry, not 100. I got these 4 packs. These were
okay. Well,
total
then
of $90. So
on one card, that's a rare occasion. So that would be a win. Okay,
that would be a big win, actually.
Well done.
Nice.
But I win.
So awesome.
But I win.
You do win yet again. So, well.
So what do we got next week, though? Next time, our next show.
What's that?
What we got? Our next show.
That's right. Well, let's see here. That's going to bring in the.
I know, right? We gotta.
Heard that in a while, right? So
show ourselves out.
So what do we got next week? Next week, we want to talk more about some fantasy. I want to follow some more about the WNBA and how they're making their way to the playoffs. I want to talk some soccer. I think next year we're looking at FIFA being in the States, which is exciting. But I really want to get back into the rookies and training camps and seeing how this is shaking out with the football.
Nice.
And really cover some more of that. And after all, we do want to get back into the trading and the weird stuff. I have somebody who sent me a whole handful of these weird wacky tacks or wacky tackies or something like that. I'm looking into them. We might have something to show, something fun. But
wacky tacks.
Yeah, looking forward to
seeing
what we have there.
I like it, man.
Find out.
Well, until next time.
Absolutely. So, until next week.
Later.
All right. See ya.